Good afternoon, guys. Mimu, Hypercrafting, hello. Marky Mark, nice job getting first again. Very good. Should we hop in? How are we doing? Where are we at with these things? I wanted to get all the stuff we copy and pasted yesterday plugged in. I'm also tempted to recreate Hypercrafting's 2x2 assemblers. Because they did look quite good. Did you see them as well, Mimu? They did look good, didn't they? Oh, how's this doing? Ooh, look at this. This is nice to see. 1600 UV circuits on passive. That's great. Yeah, the quad assembler. It looked good. Alright, we've also got these to sort out. I might just take this out. Getting two OCRs doing nitrobenzene is more than enough. Yeah, I mean, it's to be honest, it's kind of insane that I managed to get away with just one doing it. I guess that just goes to show how poor my infrastructure was, really, back then. Because if you're ever low on these things, just making more of the same machine doing the same job isn't the end of the world. And yeah, this is empty, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, I got away with just one. I'm just gonna quickly look for um music to play. I'm a big fan of this playlist, so I'm going to get this one up. Give me a second. Get that queued up for the next hour. Right. You're getting Platline done? You guys are progressing pretty far with Theta. I mean, I know Hypercrafting's like he's at like fusion already, but even Platline is pretty good. Right. So I guess I should do the same thing here. You don't even hit 4 days total playtime. Wow. Let's just have a look real quick. Time played. Look at that. Slowly but surely, huh? You're at 9 days. Wow, that's quite a lot. What is this? Why is this here? So this is going to work the same way as this is the subnet that's connected to this one. So these two are together. So let's say I wanted something that was queued up in here, right? If I go to the other one, and let's say I wanted to make, I don't know, UV emitter, right? Sure. I might need a UV emitter for something. And I queue up 8 of them. Both these machines should make them. There's 4. Are you gonna go on? Are you powered? I don't think this thing's powered. Uh, huh. What's going on here? I believe my UHV 64 substation hatch is capped. Again. It's quite common at this point, so can't say I'm too surprised. Also, our power consumption's crazy for something that isn't really... There's not a lot running right now, really. I guess this is running. Yeah. How are we doing with it? Ancient Runic Allium. 1700. How's the alloy? 11k. Look at that. That's great. Hypercrafting. Um if I had the quad assemblers set up and I wanted to share the energy hatch, but I used like the Dreamlink 64, would that not work? Would sharing that struggle? Because usually putting anything like above the basic energy hatch on tends to make the recipes freak out a little bit. Okay. Do you have power now? What? Okay, that was weird. That's a bit worrying. It might mean I have to do the same thing for everything else. Yep, okay. Interesting. I have titanium, but why don't I have 500 of these? What are you missing? It's probably like European wire or something. Or Americium wire. It's Americium wire. It's just being made too slowly. Hey, Spider. How's it going? I'm good, yeah. Messing around with these things at the moment. Just wanted to make sure they both work. This thing's power wasn't working for a while, but we've sorted it, I think. Yeah, look, that one's on. That's doing 4. You did 1. That's interesting. Why aren't you doing parallels anymore? Huh. This one did parallels. This one did not. Strange. Right, we're also going to need data for all these guys. I need all this, basically. And then patterns for all that as well. I can't... I'm going to check with hypercrafting again, because, of course, he's the one to ask these things. Because this thing uses assembly line logic, I can't do the subnet that this uses, right? I can't do it this way with stocking hatches that autofill and get shared among everything. I have to do it the way I've done it before, which is like each one's individual, right? I think so. I don't think this would work with the same way this is set up. Oh, very close, Spider. Very close. 95 stream streak. Um, you know how the component nexus is set up with the stocking auto pull hatches? That is something that I can't do for these guys because they use assembly line logic, right? The assembly line logic means I have to do it the way I've been doing it, which is each one is individual. Or could I still get something like that to work for all of them? 32,000 free slots. What? Yeah, they don't. They use assembly line logic. Why does this thing has 32,000 free slots? Oh, well, you work, but you just say that anyway. Okay, I won't question it. Okay, so these guys, then yeah, I have to replace the converters. The converters with the copy paste don't seem to work very well. Right, I would like to grab my memory card, which is here. Right, just keep doing that. There we go. That was easy enough. Right, now I need to do the same thing for all the research. So that's a bit tricky because we'll have to research all these things, right? Can I duplicate these things? Apparently with component data cores I can. But this is a whole other thing. Oh, I can scan it? Would it be easier for me to scan it or use a ruined part? I haven't got all the ruined parts. So I should scan it then. I don't want to make the item, do I? I want to make the data. Does this make the data? I can't really tell. I need to put the data in the data bank. The separate data bank, right? The second one. This is a data stick, which doesn't fill me with much confidence. Chain them? I've never done that before. How do I do it? Okay. I'm curious what this is going to do, but other than that, I can go chain them. Yep. It's max size. Yeah, I'm working that out now. Uh, Minimum of 3 computer casing. I think on the top here. I can get rid of that. Put one of these in. This still forms. And underneath there's a high power casing here. But I don't think I can change these two out. I can't change these two out. These are the bottom. And then on here there's only 6 spots. So it'd have to be one that is like in the wall, which is fine. And we can go from the back like this. We'll just hide it. It's fine. Okay. So optical perception and optical transmission. Some of these. Cool. Right. I grabbed these. Not you. There we go. How's that? I think that gets the point across. Right, the only thing left is some more fluics. Because they did not copy paste neither the storage buses or interfaces. Right, what are we working with? How are these set up before? Pattern provider, interface, quartz fiber, storage buses. Yeah. So something like this, this. Same with you. I don't think I reported inaccessible on these. No. It's nearly there. Last one. And we'll wire these all up. Okay. Sure. I kind of hate this, but I guess I could do that. Actually, no, never mind. These two will come in like this. Yeah. Okay, that was actually all my cable, which is somewhat satisfying. If I grab a wireless connector, then it actually will have only needed those. Right, so then this joins up with this floor's one. There you go. Now I need to sort all the power things out. All the converters don't work, so they need to be replaced like that. There we go. Right, going from 6 to 12 of these is actually going to be really, really good, I think. Put it to the test by making some of the stuff that we need for the empty coordinate core. You're powered. You are not. Good. And you are powered. So that is it. We're making the room look nice and stuff. That should be everything. So if I want some high strength panels that are needed for the coordinate core thing. Empty coordinate core. I need 32. 26. These will all kick in and start making them. I'm gonna go check on the scanner thing. Oh, we got nothing out of it. Hey Data Gnome. How are you? Ah, they're crafting. These ones are crafting. Crafting 17 supposedly. But none of these are on. Have you had items be pushed in? You have had items be pushed in. You are missing your outputs. Your outputs need to be plugged in. Is that what you were missing? I don't think so. How annoying. There you go. It's a bit nicer, I think. You got nothing under this. You would have had a... Well, if anything... Okay, one, nothing's pushed into this one. Device offline. Oh. That's why nothing was pushed in. But at the same time, ME output bus can come in right here. Whoops. Indeed, that is unfortunate. Right. I'll come around like this, like a normal person. Okay, how's the rest of this looking? This is looking decent. Items were pushed in. Okay. So why have you been pushed in with all the items, but you're not making the thing? I've been told that I could chain this with no problem. Is there a chance that this thing needs more power? I don't know how this stuff works, so I couldn't answer that. Oh, that's probably what it is. Is that it? Don't know. I did it. It did need an upgrade. There you go. It did need power in general, and it did need a UV 4 amp on the data bank. It could have also been that. But I've been scarred from that happening to me in Moni Factory. Right, high strength panels. I have 32. I need 64 more. Could that be done for me? How quickly could it be done? They're all doing it. I am liking how that's looking. There you go, 96. Right, brilliant. So, when it comes to the empty coordinate core, which needs all those, it also needs 48 UV field gens, and each of those need 2 high strength panels. So I've made the high strength panels that I needed to make these. I need another 96 anyway. And that's not including any more potential high strength panels that I may need somewhere. Right, the empty coordinate core. According to this, it's still just missing sterilized growth medium, which to me tells me it's missing. It needs to craft what? We get 96 here, and then another 96 here. This is 31. Oh, because there's one stored already. So why do you need the growth medium? You need the growth medium because you need to make 96 of these guys. Interesting. Okay. So make 48 of those. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's the growth medium. is used in this recipe, which is very rare, because normally this thing only uses the computational matrix uses growth medium, whereas normally the only thing that uses growth medium is the circuits, right? Or the base blocks, you know. But because I make a lot of these, yeah, growth medium is a bit of an issue. I think I might bite the bullet and put it in a super tank. Yeah, which is why I'm willing to move it over. Oh, that's quite a big upgrade. I don't think it will drain any resources. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, very much needed. Yeah, okay. It can be done. AWD, astronomical greetings. How have you been, dude? So it's the crafting of the UHVs that makes this take a bit longer, but otherwise everything else is basically ready and available straight away, which is really good. Yeah, not been too bad today. In fact, you reminded me. Hang on. Move 40 on Wednesday? That's insane. Up to a stack already, that's good. Let me check. How bad are we gonna get it? I think it'll be 40. It's more next week that we've got a bit of a break this week. Next week it'll go back up again. But geez, 40 is gonna be insane. So the MT coordinate core, once we do make it, because obviously it's ridiculously expensive, the rest of the other components needed to make these two things are not hard. They're really easy. But I do need two of the things, which is why it kind of sucks. Then both are combined to make the draconic coordinate core. And that draconic coordinate core only has one use, and that is to turn into the ancient encoded computational unit. I need 6 computation supermatrices. Okay. And then that is used just to make the base block, and then the base block is only used to make the Stargate. So I need to make these things once. So that's always a plus. Right, computational matrix. 6. Right, I did think that was going to be an issue. Okay, can I make one of those things? Yes. Okay, get on that. The issue is the 3D things. Right, in here. They are going. They're just going as quick as they can, really. For a UV circuit assembler. I don't believe I can make the UHV circuit assembler because it needs. No, I totally can't make this. Okay. Yeah, we'll get that made. I'll upgrade these two to speed this up a little bit. Obviously, it's not in the multi, but again, if this is in the sterile clean room, you know, I could try and stick it on this one. No. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with this thing, to be honest. This thing makes these. This thing makes these. I guess I could add patterns for these, the 3D things. And then no. Now if I tried to make computational super make these things. Okay. What I'm hearing is my NAND buffer needs to be bigger. Right, and then cerium tritelluride needs the bolt arm passive. However, we could extrude them as well. And I could increase the buffer size. Screw it. Go to 2048. I don't care. Yeah, this stuff is not hard to get a hold of. Right, and then that means if I try and do this again, that's already looking a lot better. I mean, this is still short, but I wouldn't be crafting that many of these things in one go anyway. So currently it's just the circuits, these runic wetware UHV circuits, that are causing a bit of a backlog. Actually making decent progress on the Ancient Stargate, which I think I'm going to get it sooner than we think. Power. Something to keep an eye on. How's Ancient Runicalium? 1300. And how is Zalloy? Basically 10k. I am probably going to need more Supreme Plasma turbines. But I also need to get them boosted with helium, super helium, what is that called? Superstate helium 3. So that needs superstate helium 3. I get that from the cryostate quantum chiller. How much helium 3 do I have? 2.1 million. Okay. Is that only going up? These really should have all been bulk cells. Oh, but they're not fluid. There's no bulk fluid cell. Right. Okay. Is that how big you think I should go? Is it worth going that big? Wouldn't 16 million like accomplish the same goal and cost less? I'm like genuinely asking, to be fair. Okay. It says LUV on it, but it's not LUV. Not really. Where does that get made? Just a regular old assembler. Do I not have netherite gold? I don't. Get it auto-crafted on the ABS, I think. What is that, 7? Well, there we go. Okay. So if I want a fluid cell, a lot of logic processes to craft. You are done. Okay, good. There's one of these. One of those. I can kill the second one already. And then the fluid mega cell. I mean, just 32 at a time. Is that an issue with the size of the yes, the input hatch? Is it? Maybe it isn't. It's still the size of the output bus, maybe? Be an ME output bus. No problem, dude. We got GeoGrid in a minute because we've got ad break coming. I'll do my best. Right, so that is it. So let's do this. And then let's also do... There we go. That 16 million guy. In it goes. Okay. I love a bit of GeoGrid. Of course. Here we go. Flag with a star or sun who's a member of the Commonwealth. Okay, that could be literally anywhere. Um... Hmm. Sure. Yeah. Dependency territory's new though. Same-sex marriage legalized. Flag with a star or sun. Taiwan. Oh, what? Fine, fine. Oh, I hate flag with an animal. We'll come back to that. A dependency or territory with same-sex marriage legalized. Jersey. Or Isle of Man. Oh, what? St. Martin, bottom middle. Yeah, yeah, not bad. Right, HDI over zero point 0.6 where same-sex marriage is legalized. That could be literally anywhere. I'm going to say Brazil. Sure. Right, member of the Commonwealth with HDI over zero point 0.6. I am going to go with Namibia. Nice. The other St. Martin, wrong Commonwealth. Unless you mean for down here or something. Right. Dependency or territory? Member of the Commonwealth. I do like. I'm a big Pitcairn Islands enjoyer, but Indian Ocean territory, Pitcairn Islands. I don't know. I don't know what would be good. I don't know what people wouldn't say in this situation. Like Guernsey or Jersey, maybe. I could say Guernsey, Jersey, British Virgin Islands, British Indian Ocean Territory, South Georgia and South Sandwich Islands. I could say the Falkland Islands. I could say Montserrat. I could say the Pitcairn Islands. I'm gonna go with Turks and Caicos. Oh, whatever. I don't know what would have been good for that. I really don't. Okay, right. Let's get these two right. HGI over point 0.6 flag with an animal. Uh, yeah, but there's only so many of them, right? And everyone knows what they are. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. Right, HGI over point 0.6 flag. I'm so bad at flag with animal. Uh, Kiribati. What animal's on the Kiribati flag? There's a little bird. Oh, we might want to keep that one then for this one. Croatia. Sure. Okay, so Kiribati bottom right. Mexico bottom right. Um, I don't know. I'll do Kiribati. Oh, Samoa. Oh, whatever. Ghana. Surely Ghana's just. There's just not many answers at the bottom right. Well, you got over the main curve. Mexico's most popular. Falklands here. Puerto Rico. British Virgin Islands. Yeah, sure. Tokelau is one of them. Yes, of course. Togo. Sure. Dominica, top left. Would have been slightly better. Mayotte as well here. Northern Mariana Islands in the middle here. The Mariana Islands. American dependency. Oh, I like that. I like that thinking. Falklands would have been the best on this one. With a flag with a star. It would have been St. Martin there. Wow. And then Jersey. With an animal. Flag with an animal jersey. Right. Oh, I knew Jersey had the little lines on it. I should have thought about that, really. For which one? What, St. Martin? Oh, yeah. St. Martin, sorry. Yeah, totally. Still, we did pretty good, I think. Yeah, it's tough. If I go to all answers, 15, 17 answers here only. The Cayman Islands, of course. And they're all the British overseas territories. Well, I say British, Commonwealth overseas territories. Some of them are Australia's or New Zealand's. Yeah, Niue. Well, there you go. Yeah, Tokelau especially, I think. Do I? I think I mentioned New Way more than Tokulau. Also, I pulled this up real quick. How do we feel about this? Did you see my Craftal yesterday? It was ridiculously lucky. I couldn't believe that. I'm not starting with TNT now, unfortunately. Oh, it's 3 tool. A recipe that's 3 tool. But there's no sticks in it. Um, iron, like in a line. It's like a chain, isn't it? Or is it iron nuggets in a chain? Is it iron in the middle? A spyglass. How's a spyglass done? Copper with what? Glass? Hey, nice one. Is it really? I should it be like this or like this? Amethyst. Oh, okay. Oh, it was copper. The lightning rod. I nearly did that instead of the chain. I so nearly did that. We could have got that on the third guess. Well, there you go. Not bad. Right. Let's grab these. Is this still working as intended? These will have void upgrades, so I need to really position it like this. These have been voiding everything. No wonder it's been not had any problems. They've got all the void cards in. Okay, then I partition it for all the outputs of it. That's fine. No, it's okay. Because when the 16 milli one fills up, it still could void everything else and not break. Or I could put a void upgrade in this and get rid of the other ones. Use an equal level card, then void. What is the equal? I mean, I kind of guess what it can do, but do I need that? Hey, Pupster. You lurk in darkness. Well, that sounds a bit spooky. It functionally works exactly the same way, Spider. Without the void card, it will work the exact same way. Yes, but I want to keep them. At least for now. I thought the priority also worked based on its position in the ME drive. So I'm a little confused why it's still not working. Okay, well, looks like I haven't got a choice then. What is happening? I need a dock in the subnet. I thought this was on a subnet. Oh. No, I don't think it is. That number ticking up is the radon, probably, isn't it? I'm so confused. What are you talking about? Put a dock where the distiller is. By a distiller, you mean the exotic gas siphon, right? And by dock, you mean what? The IO dock? This guy? Wait, not this guy? Okay, well that doesn't help me. You mean... You mean the IO ports? Okay, you want me to move an IO port up here. Yeah, I should use the extended one. Wouldn't it functionally work the same way? I could put this here and then put these all back and they'd all drain. Oops. That's at 2 million, right? Okay. That's cool. That should be fine then. That was quite a bit of hassle, but it's fine. We got there. Bye, nice one. Sure thing, Pop, so give me a second. Okay, go nuts, guys. Almost forgot about these. Oh. How much? Stack each. Cool, that looks good. How big is my world? I mean, this big? Oh, I have no idea. Let me go check. Folder. Oh dear. Oh no, we're fine. Folder, Minecraft, saves. I don't even know which one we are. This one, surely. How big is this folder? Doesn't tell me the size. That's a bit unfortunate. It doesn't actually tell me, I'm afraid. Do a backup or go look at the backup. I see 40,000 kilobytes in a zipped folder, which makes the actual size 75,000 kilobytes. Yes, I mean, if it was a gig, my save was a gig, I would be concerned, I think. Oh, how's this getting on? How is my Nether Star stuff doing? The loop looks good. My world isn't that big though, really. Nether Stars. Good, they're hovering around 517. But Nether Stars here are up to a really good number. And then how much? 625 buckets of Nether Star concentrate. That is pretty good. Yes, but if you think about it, the overworld is completely empty. There is nothing generated there at all. It's already a skyblock, and I've never been there. And then everything else is just this. So there ain't much going on. That's the Christmas tree. $2 days. Here's an idea. Make some more machines. Right. I would like to make some Stargate rods. Can I get another ancient gate base block? I totally can. So the real cost to this now, in my opinion, is just the neutronium cost. Weapons grade Naquada is fine, but that itself uses neutronium. So everything is just neutronium, neutronium, neutronium. Which means I need some more auxiliary fusion reactors. I like how we have so much Americium plasma and so much liquid Americium plasma gets made, and yet the amount of liquid Americium we have is not actually that big. This loop, by the way, the loop, like my new Nether Star loop, is working perfectly. Every part of it is going exactly the way I wanted it to, which I'm very pleased with. Right, I would like europium. We can deal with that actually. Where's the matter of just doing this instead? Oh, come on. Fine. Your quad EBFs are running constantly? Have 2 quad EBFs, Meat Weasel. Don't limit yourself. They make more power machines. You can do it. It can be done. I'm also the guy who built all of these. Huh? We figured that out? Look at all these. You got a quad EBF. I got this many EBFs. Look how many quad EBFs there are in these. Huh? Look how many quad EBFs are here. Where are your quad alloy blast smelters, huh? Okay, well, look, I'm trying not to do that. Most stuff is not 64. Including, these circuits. Look at these. That's not 64. That did say 64 a couple days ago, and now look at it. None of these look like 64 to me. Oh, the foil could probably go up. The fine wire could probably go up. Oh, 64, but oh well. Palladium foil, huh? Oh, it's being made somewhere else. I mean, look, platinum bolts are used for HV circuits. I'm not like that upset about the amount of those, but and what does the neodymium copper use? Where are the bolts? Those are screws. Bolts. My bad that my MV circuits might be getting made slightly slower. This could probably go up though. How's the power? Power has gone below. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow, we're using a lot of power. Okay, noted. I mean, it's still going to take hours and hours to drain, but it is something to keep in mind. This will be enough for another one of these, I think. And then that one would probably go towards neutronium, but then the one after that is probably going to go towards more americium plasma. Depends when we can start boosting with superstate helium-3, which we can't do for a while because we can't make this yet. Because it uses loads of things we don't have access to. Right, the Discord. What is there that is so... You have dyes, and none of them are over 64. Is what I'm seeing. Processy stack upgrades, and not any... And they're all in the 40s. They are upgraded. Okay, but they're not even... They're not even up to 64. No? Yeah, I'm not a fan. Uh-huh. Hmm. No, I know. Do. Why don't I not process the bauxite? Because all the bauxite would give me is rutile. We agree? Bauxite gives me rutile. My rutile. It's here. It's one of my most plentiful dusts. Sure, I'm missing out on some aluminium. Oh, I have 3 million aluminium. At that point, I just don't care, right? The bauxite got that far. It got purified. The molten ore. I believe where we get molten ore right now is one of these recipes. But even then, our molten ore mixture stuff is not a problem either. There are no resources that we get from ore generation that are low. The only things that are low are usually things from fusion reactions. So, europium, tritanium, duranium, neutronium. Those things get low, and that's what we're currently trying to address. Nothing from ore generation even comes close to being low. That would be nice. Right. How many orcs? I need some more europium. Naquada dust. Interesting. I should maybe raise the level limiter on this thing. Oh, that's actually not that high. I mean, that actually is quite high, is what I meant to say. Okay. Auxiliary fusion. Missing europium. Just to be clear, my neodymium is fine. Yes, and my hydrogen is fine. I could just do with some more europium generation. Well, download when? Maybe when we finish the pack. And it goes on Patreon. Or maybe like a subscriber-only Discord bit. I don't know, something like that. Who would want this world map anyway? Let's be real. This world map. One of our guys is called World Map. You wanna go on this world and fix everything? What do you wanna fix? I could do some building, I guess, right now. Probably quite a lot more than me. Because mine is just so bad. This wall, I'm cutting this wall out. Very easy behavior. How much trinium do I have? I got loads of trinium. Yeah, I'll sort it out, Miwiso. I'll sort it out. And that will all be sorted out before you get the world download, that's for sure. Well, too bad. You gave me an idea. Pum 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 ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-dum, dum, dum, Hmm. We've got all this stone here that I could probably do with getting rid of. Okay, I probably can't paste a lot of this. This to this, down to here, and then go like 3 deep. No wires in there. Oh my god. Oh my god, that might be the worst thing I have ever done. So about those backups we were talking about that we made, when did that backup just happen? Any idea, guys? um, what did I break? I broke something mid-craft, I think. I'm just admiring it. Right, yes, the backup. Okay, actually, how about we go to this, and I'll just quickly pop off the world. These things happen sometimes. Sometimes you cut and paste your AE2 system, and the only thing you can really do about it is do a time guesser. Oh yeah, that was my get a copper golem. Yeah. It's LBJ looking at a picture of the moon. Uh, no. Yes, kind of. It's LBJ looking at a picture of Earth from the moon. It's not a picture of the moon, really. There's a lot more Earth in that picture than moon. What do we think, guys? He's looking a little grey. Do we think he's president? He's probably he died pretty late. Oh, Tixter, hey. Thank you for the raid. Don't worry about... I did mean to put it on 1968. Hello. We're reloading my save because I cut and paste gadgeted my crafting storage while I was auto-crafting something, and about 10,000 items flew out. The moon landing was... Yeah, but... Spider, have you considered the fact they might not have... Right. No, we are playing Minecraft. We normally do this during our ad breaks, which are coming in like 5 minutes. But we just so happen to yeah, void a bunch of items. Well, not void. We broke everything. We're going to a backup. Yeah, I did think that cut and paste was like a little deep. I think he was already dead because he died pretty not long after his term. And Spider, have you considered that the picture was taken by like a satellite thing that they put on the moon rather than the moon landing itself with people? There's no flag in that picture. It would make more sense for LBJ to be there because Nixon was president during the moon landing. That's my reasoning for 68. Right, the my replay mod save is done. And now we're gonna go restart the game. Right, I'm gonna rip it here. They might be in like the east wing. You never know. Right, I'm reloading the game, guys. We'll be back soon. It was 69, but this is like his last days in office. I'm just saying. It was in the east room and not the east wing. Unfortunate. And it was from them orbiting the moon. Right. Good stuff. Good start. Here we go. Oh, Norway. Aladdin. What am I looking at? Yeah, no, I'm thinking Norway too. But just what I'm actually looking at, I don't really know. You're from Norway? We've got quite a few Norwegians in here. No problem, Tixter. All good. I appreciate the raid. Also, Monkey Mage. Oh wait, thank you for the follow. I did catch that. 48. You're thinking? I'm thinking earlier. Oh, look at the cars. Maybe a little earlier. Not much though. Go down a bit. Is there something down here we're looking at? I mean, looking at the people, I'm getting... Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hover at 45. Is there any chance that this building's still here? Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, so am I. So am I. It confuses me too. Okay, hang on. Let's consider the fact that there's like railway tracks getting placed. Here? I mean, that still feels wrong, but like, I mean, I'm assuming it's like some post-war thing. Yeah, there are tram tracks there as well. I mean, there's a whole tram on it, but then there's also railway tracks. You saw the name. The name of what? This? Hmm. I mean, I'm quite happy to go end of the Second World War and then in Oslo. That feels fine to me. Should we stick with that? I was thinking there was a chance we weren't in Oslo, and we weren't. But there we go, it was 1945. Interesting. Well, there you go. Game's still loading up. Oh, game has loaded, actually. Let me boot the world up. Oh, let's not do that. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. What have I done? Oh, hi, Hypercrafting. No one clipped it. But I did something really dumb. Yeah, you did. No one clipped it. It's unfortunate. These things happen. I did. And I like how you're all keeping it very vague for him. I appreciate that. Right, when was the most recent backup? Here. It did involve the cut and paste gadget. Well done. Yep. Um, it totally did. Now imagine the copy paste gadget, and then imagine tens of thousands of items on the ground. Is that the gateway to India? Is that what it's called? We may have avoided like a crafting gadget thing. India Gate. It's the India Gate. Right? Surely. And I'd imagine it's like 1947. But I will double check looking at the cars and things. Could it be later? The cars make me think it's later, so maybe I ignore that. That was just like the first contextual clue of why they'd be there. But no, I think it's a bit later. Yeah. Okay. Well, give me a second. I've moved the backup folder over, I believe. So I'm now going to boot up the game again. And this time we won't have an issue. Okay, right. What are we thinking? I'm thinking, looking at the cars, it's more like the 70s. And I'm gonna go 72. 92. I hate this, man. I hate this stupid black and white and just getting baited by the picture quality. Oh, we lost 4,000 points on that. That is rough. We were doing so good otherwise. Right. The year. I imagine we're here. And then, yeah, I imagine that this is... Just gonna go 1989. It could be a little later, but we'll see. Nope, spawn. Oh, we were on the wrong part of the station and missed out on 1 point. That would have been our... Oh, we would have got 10,000. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Could this be... Yes, it could. This is current year. And then, Brazil, and maybe Japan. Maybe not Japan. Right. This I would imagine this is Rio, looking at the cliffs there. Um, I don't know. It's probably here. Wrong side of Rio. I was trying to work out what, like, with the cliffs where we were. Oh, it was Japan. Okay, I was right. That was pretty good. It's just it was a bit unfortunate about the year guess in India. Those cars looked far too modern. If I'd gotten like 4,000 more points, it would have 48,000, which would have been a really good score. Oh well. Right, I'm reloading the game now. And we'll be back with a not broken wall. And in the meantime, I'm gonna get this up. A bit of Word 500. This is Wordle, but you only get how many greens and yellows and reds there are. Like kind of like Mastermind or Codebreaker. So I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna go with this. So I'll do something ER. Um. I'm already not sure about this. Maybe it's this. Then what would... I guess I could do that. Like, prone. You're in tungsten hell. It was only a matter of time. Interesting. So it's not R and E. It could be R and A. Try R and A. Gonna do crack. 2 green. Interesting. So that could be these two, or it could be something else. Trail. Okay. That I don't like. I don't like that at all, actually. It's probably this. It's Wrath. Surely. Yes. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Right, we're back in. Before we broke everything. How far away are you from the Ivy Multis then? Mimu. Are you at least using the HV multis instead? We were a little short on... Oh, I didn't even queue this up yet. Okay, interesting. So how's my Europium looking? A bit better than it actually is going to be when I queue up like a load of these. Where is Trinium Foil passively being made? It's not being passively made here, that's for sure. Trinium Foil. I hadn't taken these out yet. Oh, I haven't deleted this. See, I deleted this already. Here we go. You're in shroom hell, Meat Weasel. Really? If I use Iridium rods for anything else? Oh, really? You went the GregTech way with ethanol? Really? We saw a bit of nitrobenzene from um I forget who. That's nearly ready. This stuff still isn't done. How is the sterile clean room? Did I swap those out already? I did. Okay, good. How's this? Fine. In the Discord? Oh yeah, okay, I'm seeing it. That is pretty extensive. Go for it, me weasel. Where do I have 64 tritium foil available? Where am I making tritium foil? What's it used to make tritium foil? I don't know. Why did I have 64 of it then? I guess we'll never know. Isn't a link? Oh, in general. Oh, what is this? Okay. GTH calculator. I see. It's taking a lot of load, apparently. Oh, because all the tritium and the deuterium got sucked out of the network before we were messing with the exotic gas siphon. We chucked it out of these as well, and that switched these back on. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I mean, this calculator thing looks really cool, but it looks insane. Meat Weasel. How's this stuff doing? Good. We have no uranium-235, which is intended because that is used to make these guys, and then these guys are supposed to go through this to get me plutonium-241, which I need because that makes me americium plasma, which is my fuel. I might get some basic machines in this room that make me all the Naquata stuff, all the Stargate stuff. Like, I might get a bender. So I got a large material press. And I might get it to passively make me um some weapons grade Naquata foil and neutronium foil. I don't know if that's worth it. I at least want to do it for like anything that takes a long time to make. I guess I should just queue up an ancient Stargate block and see what takes a long time. Those long void rods, how are they doing? Making very weird amounts each time. Hmm. Oh, I guess nether star foil probably takes ages. Hmm. I could always make a second one of these and just have it here rather than over there. I guess not. If it was an output bus bottleneck, I'd be impressed. I think it's just power. Oh yeah, this is not using UHV. That's nice. That I like to see. That is incredibly satisfying. That is a lot of Stargate rods that need to get made. Um, how is that getting on? Only doing 10 at a time, huh? Of course. Where is my energy hatch for this machine? Ah, yes, I might do. That's the lubricant then, isn't it? Might as well do the stocking input subnet. Oh, you're so right. Right, sorry, let me go over here and see how it's done. Subnet also pull with a bit of storage. I can't use a cell dock because I need 2 slots. You just would use 2 docks. I might do it after this is finished. This might break things a little bit, but it should be fine. Oh. Yeah, dual ME output is insane. I can't wait for those things. Those changes will be great. Right, I think we're ready to go. Oh yeah, I need the cells. Oops. Is that excessive? I mean, considering my alternative, I'm actually gonna go with it. I don't think 64 is enough. There you go. That is a lot of power, but it is getting the job done. It might have gotten a bit confused. But I'll let this finish what it's doing. It's a bit bad, but no worse than it has been. There's an Abyssal Stargate rod coming. we change you? We didn't change you. But I think you're fine as you are. Right, the Inferno Fragment is crafting. There is a chance that one of the crude Stargate rods did get stuck. We'll see. Yes, no, I figured that's what was going to happen. But I'm going to just let everything else that needs crafting craft first. It's taking a while. Okay. Yep, okay, that's fine. How were we doing with this? Okay. Again, tritium foil. Tritium foil. If I take that out, it isn't being made on passive. We just have 64 tritium foil randomly left over. Okay. Interesting. In that case, just queue up more of this stuff, I guess. How am I... how's my Nether concentrate doing? 456 buckets. See, that's really speeding up as well. Like, that has meant this thing went so quick. But yes, I'm out of neutronium. Which, of course, was coming, but, you know, still annoying. It still hurts. I grab some blue concrete. We can, yeah. There we go. Right. Parallel. Fusion glass. Like 100. Oh, how is the ruthenium doing? Ruthenium's good. How is the rhodium doing? It's been better. I could try and sort it out. Basically, my rhodium ran out, and that's the stuff that's used to make the causality and fusion stuff. But another way of getting the causality and fusion from a main recipe is from ruthenium, and obviously I've got plenty of ruthenium. So I was thinking I could do the same thing here. They're both exactly the same, to put it simply, because they both come from the chem plant. Where was it? Oh, it's a plate, not an ingot. My bad. There we go. Okay. Right. Ruthenium. There we go. Let's lock and link. Been a while since we've done a good lock and link. Right, and then said ruthenium will be placed in the stocking input bus of the rhodium one, which is this one. But of course, to make this work, I'm going to need another one of these. And you will be linked to this one. It might bug out, but we'll keep an eye on it. Nothing in there yet. And then this. No, I know. I mean, they're both being done in the same machine, right? I think I think the causality infusion stuff is going to go into here. Even though I've already locked it, the recipe started when it wasn't locked. If we run out of rhodium, it will kick in and do the ruthenium instead, which is more or less how I wanted to have it. Well, it's already happened before, so I'm prepared for it to happen again. Not sure what happened there, but it seems fine. Are we out of ruthenium? Oh. No, I know. Here we go. This. Right, there we go. This thing is on. Yes, well, it has to be running at UEV, which means I can't use the Dreamlink hatch yet. Unless I use two separate Dreamlink hatches, which I'm considering doing. But at the moment, that's fine as it is. We haven't even got enough neutronium to make another one of those yet, so, you know. It's no biggie. No, I know I could double hatch it, but I asked you before if you can put a Dreamlink hatch and a regular hatch, and you weren't sure. I don't think we tested it and it didn't work. Don't ask me, but I think we tried it. We can give it a go. I would need another Dreamlink hatch. It is UHV, right? These guys. Yes.
Keep following and following, and when we
That Game Kid the Third. Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate it. What's up, dude? Or neutronium. Oh, so these are now stuck because I'm curious how this got stuck though. I think I need to redo this one. The computation supermatricey thing. Congratulations. That's great. Good for you. Right. This is the multi that will make us the ancient Stargate. And it is done. It is built. It is right here. We do, however, need a lot more stuff. 14 total ancient Stargate ring blocks of just the basic level, and then a bunch of chevron blocks and a base block. The base block we are technically working on right now. Us making the computational supermatricey thing is needed for the computational unit of the base block. So we're on our way for that. Speaking of the empty coordinate core, can we get that? Neutronium. So you see why I'm waiting on more neutronium. We've got room for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these? For 12 total. That are all shared here. I'm hoping 12 will be enough. But I think I just need to work on these non-stop. Yeah, I could. The reactor tower. You mean this one? It's already here, and there's a tunnel of it as well. Needs to be taller. Well, we've reached bedrock, unfortunately. And up here is our dimensional destabilizer. Yes, the auxiliary ones. No, we've not reached the sky limit, no. But we do have the auxiliary ones, which are what we're making here. These are fusion reactors. They have parallels on them. We love these. They're just very expensive. That would be insane. I wish I could. Really? Yeah, we need a neutronium one, we need an Americium plasma one, and we need a Europium one, all like relatively soon. Right, ancient Stargate ring block. We will chuck this in the top here. Right, there are those energy hatches I wanted. EuO2? You mean, is that like Europium? Because if it is, no, that's not a thing. No, there's no. I mean, this is StarTech, and there isn't anything like that here. I believe that was the last energy hatch I needed, which means I can now do the casing. And there it is. We have rare earth, but it's not the same kind of rare earth, I don't think. Not from what you're saying. This is Greg Modern, so I'm assuming it works a bit differently. I mean, even none of these do anything. Might be a hard mode thing, this stuff. Yes, we are on 1.20. We are on Greg Modern. And I'm yet to play GTNH. I'm sure I will. Would be nice to get more Europium, though. I wouldn't complain about more Europium if it was possible. Which pack was that? Do you know the name? Guy of Grind. I've heard of it, but not played it. No, most of them aren't, to be fair. Most of these packs aren't properly finished. StarTech's pretty decent, though, with where it's at. And the new Theta update adds so much fantastic quality of life stuff. I've played Moni Factory before this, and Moni Factory has also had some pretty good updates since I last played it. I did get it. I beat Moni Factory. I got it to completion. Got the creative chest on 0.12 point something. But I know it's at least on 0.13 now. Moni Factory. But they're the only Greg packs I've played. Right, I wanted to look at the cost of ZPM field generators. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that's basically was my approach to it. Like I had a look at Nomi Factory. Got started with Nomi Factory a little bit, like very, very early on, basically just an LV. Then I saw Modi Factory was a thing, and I was like, oh, well, I'll just go to that. Yeah, I never got that far. And I played Modi Factory before, uh, after they removed the creative tank. I think it was in the game when I started, and then it was gone by the time I got to that point. Yeah, I had no creative tank, which made the end game a bit grindier, but more interesting, I think. These ZPM field gens, they should be getting built in the these guys. Are they not? Where are they getting built? Don't tell me one of you's like been shoved behind this. Oh, it totally has. I might increase the priority on the computational nexus. Uh, Insertion higher priority first. Right? Did I do that right? I'm terrible with the AE2 permissions, I'm gonna be honest. But I think that was right. Yeah, these are stuck behind this thing crafting, which is a little unfortunate. There we go. So that thing gets made. Now these can get made. Good. Can I get 30 more? No Naquada. Did I not upgrade the level limiter on this? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Let's also get one of these. There we go. Swap this out. Keep doing what you're doing. How's the PCB? PCB is great. Good to see Duranium has sorted itself out. Yeah, Neutronium is still a big problem. How's my sterilized growth medium? It's looking good, but something has run out. I wish. I want the mincemeat. Really? It's the mincemeat? Wow. I didn't think that would be the thing that was holding it back. It's here, right? The fishery thing. I mean, look, I don't really mind. If this is the thing that keeps it slow, you know, I've got 1600 of the stuff. It's not going to be a problem. What's this? The Zerk alloy 4. Okay. Let's get you guys on dark mode. No cookies. Okay. I am going to need another Supreme Plasma Turbine soon. But it's not low enough that I'm worried yet, the power. Okay. Okay. The Europium is having a rough time. At least the fluid solidifier for it is... Hang on. Can I get a threshold? There is a threshold export bus. Hang on. There's a threshold export bus to make the Europium only import into here when it's above 14 buckets. And yet it's still this crap. I hate how sensible this all looks. I guess I am still making crystal chips, but like, that's what I was looking at. I was like, why is it going down? But it must be because of the crystal chips, but I don't... There's not like a ridiculous amount of them though, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't look unreasonable. It's just using them a lot, I guess. I guess so. Wouldn't be using it for anything else. But yeah, like, you know, like the number doesn't go crazy. This is a really sensible amount of all these. Hmm. No, we wouldn't use mainframes. Yeah, it is. It's used for both, which is annoying, but obviously not something we're gonna work around. So let's get these 15 on. Not for wet wares, no. Oh, maybe we can. Sorry. HASOCs. We have HASOCs. What if I have these? What am I using them for? And why don't I have... Why do I have a really weird number of them? Hang on. We were doing this at some point, weren't we? The black lens is here. 256. Okay. So why did we never actually do it? This was set up. And yet... How distracted did we... No. We did that recently. I'm sure. But the recipe in here is the old one. Oh my god. And the quad bolts. Okay. Yeah. We got to the point of literally making the lens and everything and setting it all up in the laser engraver, and then never actually put it onto the wetwares. I'll check the crystal ones in a second. Come on. No, I don't think so. I believe that's for the marching mode where you could like share me's with each other in like a little parade. That's some like that's some deep Wii lore right there. Nice. Right, with that locked and linked. It's now making wetwares again. Using this recipe, which is so much nicer. Right, and then the crystal ones. They are using the cheaper recipe. They're using crystal SOCs though. I mean, there's still some, but yes, it's gone down. Right, there are ads going, so don't wordle. Sorry for the flashbang, everyone. There's no dark mode for this game. And speaking of waste... Oh, sorry, spider. Interesting. Yes. No, I don't think it would do that. Um, no, it's not. There's hard mode, but there is not there's not a dark mode. What could the word be? Beach. Okay. We can probably work out what the word is then. There's an E at the start of the word. It's E something E and then an L in there somewhere. I thought it might be elect, but there's no T or C, so it's not elect. If I undo, because I'm going to undo anyway to redo this, we can try and work out what it is. Just remember, there's no C and H, and there's an L in it. So E something E, and then no CH. What is it? Surely the L goes here. Surely the L goes there. But then there's only two possible words it could have been. Ends in Y. E-L-E something Y. What is that word? It could be L-Y-E something E-L-Y. Any ideas? E something E-L-Y. Or this. It would just really help if I knew exactly what the word was, but this is tricky. Probably this. I think this is a word. Elegy. Okay, I'm gonna assume the word is elegy. Now I need to guess like 3 other words that could have some greens here. That I can guess one after the other. It's gonna be the E and the E, and then different words. Like enemy. We don't have to use the Y each time though. Hmm. Shouldn't do L. Um. Using the R this early kind of sucks. So. We could do every. If I keep the R. We could do enemy. We could do. Effigy if I keep the E from going in there. So if I save the I. Well, hang on. The word is going to be. Is it elegy? So I can't use the G. So I can't do effigy. No, I can't. Ooh, I like that as a guess. That doesn't use any letters I'm upset about. Like for enemy and for every. Okay. It does use 2 vowels, which does kind of suck. Maybe I shouldn't have used 2 vowels. Oh, really? Uh, every and enemy are both fine with this. Okay. We're getting there. I need 2 more words, really. The word is this. Elegy. So we could do... I could do puppy. Which would then would force me into doing those weird words. That end in, and I'd be ending in Y already. I think that's fine, though. Yeah, look, there's still quite a lot of words left. So there's every... There's enemy. Wiki. Tiki? Like this. Leaky. No, that means I can't use enemy or every. Trekkie. I can't use the every then. The R. That would let me use every and enemy. Well, it's not valid, of course. Techie. I can't use N or M or G or V. My best chance is using C. Sorry, Pupster. Pick a streamer who just turned into a space game about war and colonization. You get basic Minecraft powers, right? Myself? I don't know. Jesse. That would allow me to use enemy and every. Of course, hypercrafting. I can count on you. And that's how you don't wordle. Glebby. Glebby. I like that. That was well done. I'm pleased with that. I still think I said myself. Oh, whoops. There you go. Structure formed. Oh, that's good. That's great. Right. Mr. 4. Take these two out. Swap them with stocking and ME out. Get a bit of Stellarium. Get the UHV converter. Oh, not like that, no. That does go here. That goes there. Make sure it's on bypass the limit. And then we go like that. Right, and then for neutronium, I believe the items are it's liquid americium and the quadria. Is there a hub here? Do one of these have a hub? Where the hub's at? Hmm. These really should have all had a hub. I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to start the hub here and then redo it all, I think. That should have switched this one on. There we go. Neutronium. Good. More neutronium is fantastic. What is that? 2 on neutronium now? 4 on Americium plasma. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need 5. I need 4. I only have 4 of these things running. No wonder I've got so much excess Americium plasma. You should do this instead. There we go. Now they're both doing it. Europium is fine. Europium will be fine, I think. Right, now I get another one, because these are the only things that are holding me back, really. I need so much more neutronium. It is the one thing holding me back. Right, and I would like the empty coordinate core, which I can supposedly craft. Wow. Do it. But that is all our UV circuits that are on passive gone. Yes, this was over 1,000, and now it's been reduced to that. It's good. It's fine. Oh. Europium was fine. It was, I mean, we got the thing out of the, we got the wetwares to stop using the crystal CPUs, which really helps, right? And even then, like, the draws for 16,000 and the liquid europium's good. It's just neutronium, really, which these are both doing now. So for each ancient Stargate block, yeah, it's 4,300 neutronium. Netherite. I have no netherite. Debris. We have debris. Gold. We have gold. Argon. We have argon. I guess when I increased the buffer on the things that were making netherite, it drained it all. Yeah, apparently there were still some left over that were using regular maintenance hatches. None of them were broken, of course, but taped hatches? What are taped hatches? Wow, look at all this. This is insane. Right, I see. It's definitely not in this, no. Ready? I mean, I can see like with the UI, but it's not physically taped over. I have no raw carbon fibers? Why? Why do we make those? That was me right-clicking it. This is me right-clicking it. That's shift right-clicking. This is right-clicking. Oh, well, like behind it. Yeah, look, they're behind it. You can see it here. It is on the wrong layer. There we go. What? Oh, it needs to be IV. Oh. There we go. Oxen linked. Agree with that. Oh, I don't like Faithful really. No, I'm kind of I did like once upon a time. Yeah, I liked Faithful, but I don't know. If I look at it these days, it just doesn't look right to me. Quadrol? I miss Sfax. Okay, I miss Sfax. A little bit. I liked Sfax. You never liked it? Oh. I don't even know half the ones you're talking about. Do send me some screenshots if you have them. I'm curious. Do, 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 do. 117 neutronium. That is so sad. I literally can't make more of this. Even my titanium looks low. Vortex Fanver. I will have a look. Oh, that looks really freaky. It looks like a cross between Sphax and Faithful, and then adding on like a bunch of like hyper realistic textures. I want to see Quadril though. Oh yeah. Yeah, Quadril's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it, Spider. Not bad. I just feel like I couldn't use any texture pack in a mod pack like this. No? How much would another empty core in the core be? Oh, thin PBI sheets. Did we address that? Thin PBI sheets. Hey, Danny. Like Unity as well? Yeah, I'm enjoying the lower res ones from what you're showing me. How many peak sheets do we use? Polyether ether ketone. We use them in... Okay, in some circuits. I'd say it's worth taking them out then. Right, Unity. Oh yeah, that looks very much like normal Minecraft. Unity. Oh, content not viewable in your region. Gray. And then Whimscape. Oh yeah, not bad. I think it's a bit... It's cute. It's definitely cute. Cute and whimsy. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, all these must have emptied as well. All these emptied because of me shoving the exotic gas siphon stuff into the main net. That's a lot of nitrous oxide. Yeah, we need loads of superstate helium-3, so I need lots of helium-3. But seeing all these on is a bit scary. It means I'm just so low on resources, really. How is the neutronium? How is it lower? How is it lower? This got stuck, by the way. I'm gonna just cancel it. Or making the high strength panels. That should be quite quick. Do these make the UHV components? No. Of course not. That'd be way too convenient, wouldn't it? Right. Well, can't get another one of the auxiliary fusion reactors yet. Our americium is fine. Our Nequadria is fine. Both are being used to get me more neutronium. I do get a lot of neutronium pretty quickly. It just doesn't seem to be enough. Weapons grade Nequada needs catching up as well, and that's using neutronium. Right. Here. Spider. Have a look. Where would you like it? Four across? Sure. Well, there isn't a... I'm gonna do... Crash. Ooh. What would go after the A here? Because it obviously must end in S then, right? What is a word that has the S in the middle? Graphs. That's a throwback. Graphs. No, graphs. Okay. Gusto. Nope. Hour on one. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Nicely done, hypercrafting. Those are very satisfying. Um, I'm curious. Okay. Oh. There is another C in it, but what? Is it IC? Comic, yeah. No. Oh, gotta love it. We've gotta love it when you get it in one. I wanted to do Plaza for this, but no, it's not Plaza. This is still very weird. Cubic? Right, okay. Uh, Interesting. What are we working with here? That's not a word. B. No. uh, yeah, that wasn't helpful. Has to be. Uh, Nothing with a word. Okay, but it was N, so it was pod and nose. Which makes this what? What could possibly come after B here? What? 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 Juana. That's ridiculous. Did I do the research for those? Oh, what was that? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. The one thing I always do is lock these things with water, and I didn't do it this time, and look what's happened. This is where all my nice new neutronium was going. Oh. Why you lock these hatches, guys? Very important. Right, these should all be locked now. Yes. Yeah, there's more neutronium there than we thought. That's nice. It's gotta mean something. Right, do I have the ancient Stargate chevron researched? Yes, classic Stargate chevron assembly. This guy is researched. He hasn't got an autocraft though. Right, so autocrafting. This is the weird naming stuff we have to do when these recipes do this. So this one's going to be called ass line. This one's going to be called ass line 2. And basically, this goes here, and I make it up an ass line. And then ass line 2 goes here, and ass line 1 goes there. And then we get the item. And then I will say one ass line, not one ass line, one chevron disk makes me an ass line. And then the same thing for ass line 2. And then those patterns go in here. That's ass line 2. Then we put everything away. Shove this pattern in the pattern provider. And I ask for the chevron disk. There it is. Where do I make borrow silica glass? I guess it's on just also. I guess it's on. It's in the multi smelter, I think. Anyway, chevron. Make this. That goes here, and then we get to this, and then this, and then we all meet up here, and we get the ancient gate. And that, I would say, is only a few streams away. Right, neutronium's looking a little bit better. Do we have enough for a lot of these? We do, but we don't have the tritanium. This makes a lot of duranium, to be fair. And duranium's been good. But then it also makes tritanium in here. Yeah, me weasel. We do have a few longer streams. 3 hours is my minimum, not necessarily my maximum, right? We'll do 4 hours. We'll do 4 hours today. But we are basically there. I'm kind of waiting for the coordinate core to finish crafting. But there's quite a lot that needs to be made still. And then the empty coordinate core itself is going to take 1200 seconds. So I reckon that it won't be done today, this stream. How about a little global? Here's a little global. I'm gonna go with Cabo Verde. Okay, we're pretty far away. Sri Lanka. Closer. Okay, Papua New Guinea. Bolder. So maybe more north, like Armenia. Ah, pretty close. Ukraine. Armenia is closer than Ukraine. Tajikistan? Ooh, warm but not adjacent to the answer. Then Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan's adjacent to the answer. Okay, Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan's adjacent to the answer. Turkmenistan. There we go. Right, of course. I think I will leave it there. It's basically 6 o'clock. This stuff's gonna be crafting in the background. It'll be done for next stream. I'll make sure we've got some neutronium for next stream as well. Titanium's a bit tricky. I might have to visit that tomorrow as well. Right. And power as well. Power's gonna need revisiting for sure. It is definitely draining now. Right. Let's go find someone to raid. And before 4 hours? What if I want that ad revenue? You ever thought about that? Right. Well, WD is live. Playing Craftoria, that's quite cute. Or, of course, Chemcraft is live. What are you guys thinking? Striker? Am I following Striker? Hang on, is anyone actually on the StarTech tab? I want to see what WD is doing as well. Let me grab the StarTech tab and have a look. It might just be empty and just me in here, as it usually is. And it is. It is just me in the Star Technology tab. Right. WD has ads going. Pre-roll ads. Madness. Oh, his game looks so nice. It's like not laggy, and he has shaders on. That's so cool. I'm so jealous. Okay, right. I'll let Monkey Mage. He's a little Chemcraft guy. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to Chemcraft. The people here want Chemcraft. Let's be real. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. No, I know, but we'll maybe for the next playthrough I'll consider something like that. All right. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully a long stream tomorrow as well. We'll see. All right. Take care. I will, Spider. I will.